And I'm Cheryl. And together,
we are
Fickle Stitches.
Stitches.
Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, November the 12th. Approximately noonish Eastern Standard Time, and it's already been a day. But we are here. And what's that?
Channel about cross stitch.
Yes, we are going to talk cross stitch till our faces fall off. Yes, here we go. So, I personally am just trying to get through the next 5 days until vacation. Super happy about that. What's that?
I'm currently on vacation.
Yes, so I am looking forward to joining you on vacation. Well, not in anyway. Okay, which one is that? Cinna. Good morning, Cinna. Thank you for waving to our fans. Thank you. Yes, excellent. Greeting the peoples. So yes, we are a channel about cross stitch and our love of cross stitch. And thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy this. And so we're just going to start right off on. Do we want to start off on finishes?
Sure.
Do you have one?
Do you have any finishes, Cheryl?
No, I don't. Do you?
I have 2.
Yes. The streak continues.
You knew I had 2.
I know.
All right.
Ew.
So, last year, I was supposed to go to the Steel City Stitchers retreat in February. Didn't wind up going. Got a little cold feet with the COVID, and then I was pretty grateful that I had because the ice storm came through.
Right.
Travel was not fun for people.
No.
But I only canceled it like the last week before. So I still they've given us this small to stitch before we got there, and they were going to show us how to finish it. So since I'm going to the one now in March, I'm like, maybe I should finish that small before. So this is this pattern they gave us.
Did one of them design it?
Nope, this is from Hello from Liz Mathews.
Hello from Ms. Mathews. Okay.
And this is on 16 count snert from Mystic Fabric.
Nice. Super pretty. That's a cute little pattern.
It was cute. It didn't take that long when I finally got around to it. I had most of it done.
Yeah. Well, that's excellent. That's finish number 1.
That is finish number 1. Finish number 2 is the Haunted Library Sale.
Are you glitching? Is that why you keep looking?
No, I'm trying to see if I'm hearing somebody misbehaving in the other room.
Oh, understood.
Okay. I think it's okay.
Can I do a drum roll for this one?
Sure.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
All right, it's the Haunted Library Sale.
I'm so glad you put up with me.
This is on 16 count tombstone from Stitch Me fabric. And boom.
Oh, so good. Okay.
I'm happy with this.
Can we just talk about a couple of things? Keep it up, please. Because we have not talked about 2 things.
Okay.
Number 1, what you did on the Stephen King section of the Haunted Library. Can you please, talk about that?
Okay.
Because we didn't talk about this.
I really have an issue with clowns. And Stephen King might be the reason I have an issue with clowns.
Probably.
But I didn't want to just do the red rum on it. So I charted a red balloon, and then I stocked some Etsy patterns and bought one and then modified the boat off of that pattern. The little paper boat.
Yes. And I am going to probably insert a screenshot of the process back and forth of figuring out the boat. That was, it was tricky McTrickerson, but you made it work, and it looks so good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other thing we are going to insert is you, Madame, were the first person done.
Oh, yes. Somehow I was. I don't know why. The pattern dropped on Friday at like noon, and at like Saturday late at night I finished this.
Yes.
So they tagged me as I was the first one who finished it.
Yes. So right about here, bam, is where we're going to, I took a screenshot of LolaCrowCrossStitch acknowledging that. And I think that's awesome because you worked your hind end off making sure you kept up with this one, and it's just stunning.
The other thing I did, I don't know if you can see on the tombstone, I put my initials in the year.
I love that so much. Maybe
so
take a
22, this is why.
Yeah, that's right. Take a picture of that part, Kate. Yeah, it is amazing. And I have just personally loved watching you stitch this. And it is a really, if you are a fan of literary, LolaCrow, their designs are just so smart and fun and witty. And I just love the thought process behind everything that they do. So, yay, congratulations. That one is amazing.
Thank you.
Yay! And I'm bummed I missed when you finished it. But that particular night, I think it was after I got my COVID booster, and I was wiped out. I slept for like 12 hours.
I only think there were like 3 people on with me.
Yeah.
I think it was Sebastian, Robert, and Vicky.
Yeah. And I just I couldn't do it. And I was
3 in the friggin' morning.
It was right around that time. I missed, or what? Who else did I miss? Oh, I think it was Margaret hitting 50% on her parrot. I think I missed that too. And I was like, but yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's amazing. So I'm assuming that's one you're going to send off to get framed sometime.
At some point.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So yay for the finishes. Okay, did you start anything?
I restarted something, but I'm not really counting it. So Cheryl, did you start anything?
I started a couple of things as part of my starting 50 things and 50 ornaments because I turned 50. Let's see. After we filmed on the 30th, I started Halloween Hill by You and I and Friends. And this is like an oldie but goodie. So here's, whoops, let me switch this over to, there we go. So here's a picture of it. It's classic primitive style. And I have had this in my stash forever. And so through the jigs and the reels, I was able to get, whoops, oh dang, this much done. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. It's a little washed out because of the bright sun right behind me in Oklahoma today. I was able to get most of the outline done and that big star. It may not look very impressive, but this is 22 count. So this is all over one thread over one. There's a lot of stitches in here.
Yes, there are.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm using the called for colors, and because I just like that. And I found a random piece of cream Hardanger Ada 22 count in my stash. And I thought that would be great because I'm trying to, as I'm kitting up this stuff, trying to use my stash as much as possible, but there are certain pieces that I do want the called for fabric or something really good. That's where I'm going to invest my dollars in certain threads. Oh, it is really bright behind me. Let me try. Anyways, yeah, with the time change and stuff, everything's wackadoodle. Anyways, okay. So I worked on that and I got that much done, so I'm happy about that. And then the second one I started was, what day did I start that? November 6th, that would have been Sunday, I think. Yes, okay. I started Lizzie Kate's Autumn Sampler, which is a little small. Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is what I started, was Autumn Sampler, Lizzie Kate. It was a small, just because of all the stuff that I have going on in November. I deliberately chose smaller things to deal with, especially while I'm on vacation. And so this is as far, ooh, I forgot this still has a needle in it. I plan on working on a little bit more on it before I take it off the hoop. But this is as far as I got. It's not a whole, where did my, oh, there it is. Okay. There. Okay. This is on a piece of 18 count Ada, one of a kind, no defined name, piece by Fortnite Fabrics. It was one of the ones that I got in one of their online auctions. So I didn't get very far. I actually had to rip a bunch of it out because I was not happy with how the those house stitches were laying. I'm almost not happy that I'm doing 2/1. They almost seem to, they're not laying right. I don't know what it is, but anyways. So I got a little start. I'm going to probably put another hour or two in on it, and then I'm going to move on, because tomorrow will be another start, and I might start something again today. I have startitis today. There's a football game on. There's a lot of laundry to do. I usually do a lot of stitching when there's games on, or when I'm doing laundry, I just sit and stitch in between loads. So anyways, so those are my starts.
Okay.
Yeah. So far so good. With the whole start everything for my birthday thing, I knew what fall holiday season was going to be like, so I deliberately kind of scheduled smaller things. The big mama jamas are coming in the new year, and I'm very excited about those.
I like project.
Yes.
Big project.
Yes, you are going to have a lot of fun with the big projects I have picked. I will be joining your club. All the ones that I've been sitting on forever, I'm just biting the bullet and say, hey, I'm kitting them up. I want them started,
Okay.
So anyways, so that's all my starts.
Yay.
Let's talk about your whips. Whip, whip, whip.
You got an hour?
Yes.
I was fickle to the max this week. All right, so the first one, I pulled this out yesterday.
Oh, just wait a second, Kate. And there we go. Okay.
This is Midnight Hunting by Dracolair Creations. It's on a 16 count touch of gray. And here it is.
I love the blues in this so much. Oh, beautiful.
So I'm working down here.
Yeah. That border is stunning.
It hasn't been called for yet, but it's one of the December Whip Go numbers that's left.
Yes.
For a page finish.
Gotcha.
So there's a page, and then there's a page that's half a page
Yeah.
which is the one when I'm pulling it over, that's the half a page.
Gotcha.
But I would like to get this done sooner rather than later because I would like to start the next one.
Yes.
Because this one is now 2 years old.
Yeah.
But there's also a crap ton of backstitching.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's beautiful though, Kate. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
All right. That was that. This next one is a favorite of Cheryl's, and I pulled it out. I just needed some stitching that I didn't have to think about.
Hey, baby. I see you.
So this is Orca from Carolyn Manning Designs.
Yay.
Found 16 count easy dyed fabric. I'll never do another Carolyn Manning easy dyed fabric because you know.
You are moving right along on that.
So the top 3 pages are done. I'm working on the first page in the second row.
Nice.
And then there's only the page underneath is not very long. It's like 30, 40 stitches.
Yeah.
So it's not a whole page at all.
No. That's usually how her patterns go. It's like it has like a last strip along the bottom.
It's got the strip left.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I stitch the diamonds. You don't have to think. I know the pattern.
Yeah.
I stitch all the diamonds, and then I come back and do all the filling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super interesting because I'm the opposite. I either start from the center or start from the top left, and I do the full entire thing, right? And so it's really interesting to see how yours progress versus how I do my Carolyn Manning's. I love it. I think it's great. And the colors in that is awesome.
I just think it goes faster for me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
You're right. That is one of my favorites.
All right. So next we have the Under the Sea Stitchalong from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. A 16 count Fortnite Fabrics. I finished the part that was released in the end of October.
So cute.
And turtles?
The turtles, yes.
The turtles.
Top right corner.
So, got the turtles in. There's 2 more releases. So there's a release in a couple weeks, and then there's a release at the end of December.
Yeah.
And so I will have this done.
I love it. What did you say you thought might be in the corner?
I'm hoping for a yellow submarine.
Yes.
I really thought it looks like it has enough space. I think it'd be super cute.
I agree.
I have no idea what they're going to put in there, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of going with, like, friendly things, like dolphins and otters, and I can't imagine, you know, there's one part of me that was like, well, the Frosted Pumpkin isn't going to put a shark, you know. It would be hilarious if they did.
Yes, it would.
Fish are friends. No. All right. Nordic Winter Band Sampler by the Stitching Cabin Co. on 16 count Veil of the Night by Fiberlicious. So that's no part covered. There's only part left.
So it was, move it to, yeah, there you go. It was the snowmen.
Yeah. And I'm going to admit one of the scarves is wrong. And
who was going to know unless you said it?
I guarantee you could not pick out what is wrong.
They're super cute.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I remember when you were going through the process of picking out the threads for this one. And I tell you right now, I'm probably going to do that one. And I'm going to ask you what threads. I hope you made a note somewhere because I love the color combination that you ended up on.
It's the winter white. It's is it 3865?
Something like that.
And then 800.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It all works so good.
Then I just grabbed a blue Krynic. I bought a bunch of Krynic and then figured out which one I liked.
Yeah, that one's so good. I'm rapidly becoming a fan of Stitching Cabin. Like the samplers are awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't caught up Autumn yet, but I will.
Yeah.
All right. Potions and Spells from Autumn Lane Stitchery.
Yes.
16 count Midnight Ride by XG Designs. And Matt, NBC Stitcher, picked this. He had got my WhipGo pick for this month and said, put some time in on this. I said, okay.
Again, that fabric is stunning.
Yeah, it's on the Nurge because I was working on it this morning. That's why there's a needle and thread still attached.
Nice. Nice.
Working towards a page finish.
Was that your goal?
No, it's 7 days.
So okay.
This is day 1. And no, they do not have to be full days. My board, my rules.
Yes.
All right. Steochalong.
Oh.
Okay. So we had a challenge. This is we didn't have this reclaimed. We had to reclaim like a needlework piece and liven it up. Did we talk about this before? No.
No, because you were working on it after. Yeah.
All right, so we'll insert I've been so bad about this. We'll insert a picture of what the original thing was that I found at the thrift store.
Sure, yep.
Okay. And then I decided that she desperately needed to have a Handmaid's Tale quote on her.
Yes.
So, there it is in Latin.
Yes.
Don't let the bastards grind you down.
Yes.
And I thought with her little hat, she looked so sweet that she's praying this.
Mm-hmm.
So this was an entry for our group to get points. I don't know how many points it got. There were a couple. We could have up to 3. So they didn't separate out the points. All right. So the Steach pattern, a new piece dropped last night. So I know what the whole first line says now.
Oh.
It says, if at first. That's not stitched in yet. So this is the Steach sampler, the mystery sampler.
If at
first you.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to be don't.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out how they can make succeed out of all the random stuff. I don't know.
That must be fun to try to Lego that all together. You know what I mean? Like, how do you split up the pattern in such a way to throw people off for as long as possible?
They do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun.
And how's your team doing in the competition?
I haven't looked to see where our standings are after last night. We were 14th last week.
And how many teams?
50 something.
That's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure we dropped, but that's okay. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
Screaming Beavers is leading the pack right now.
Senna, you're looking really cute.
Isn't she? She's so cute.
Yeah, she's just chilling like a villain over there.
All right. I still got like 8 or 9 to go. Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Lane Stitchery.
Uh-huh.
Sea salt color and cotton. We'll insert a photo of what it's supposed to look like now. Part
Okay.
3 came out. This is parts 1 and 2.
Ooh.
I have half of backstitching to do on part 2, but I got tired.
Yeah. It looks great. Mmm.
So
Ooh.
we're continuing down with her dress, and
Right.
it like has this great color gradation.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
Nice.
So he released Aaron from Auto Lane Stitchery. They released a pack for compatible,
Mm-hmm.
and it took me about an hour to remember how to use paper because I used it so long. But I loaded, and part 3 is ready to go on there. It's like 3,600 stitches.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, the online patterns are wonderful, but man, are they dense.
Yeah. They are.
Very much.
Beautiful.
All right. This is Temperature Butterflies by Stitching Mommy. This is on 16 count water lily. I'm using EJ's sulky conversion, and I have been told by a couple of people that I suck because I am caught up and have been the butterfly. I'm talking to you, EJ, and Sammy from Sammy J Stitches. Love you both, girls. So, yeah, no, I put the December butterfly in. It made me feel like I could actually finish this thing because I was hitting a point where I was like, I just wanted to chuck it against the wall.
Yeah. So we're getting into the slightly camouflaged butterfly section.
Well, no, I had an 80-degree day in November.
Holy cruddy. Wow.
So, but that's where I'm at with that.
Super
and
pretty.
Now that all the butterflies are in, I kind of have to finish it. So.
Well, kinda.
Yeah. All right.
Somebody's got to get some finishes around here.
This next one is the Pointed Fifth.
Oh, yeah.
Lawn Dog Samplers. We'll insert a photo of what it looks like here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this on 16 count Silver Mist Ada from Mystic Fibers. And I'm using Silks for You, PR021 and PR109. I had the first page done. I've moved on to the second page. And
Wow.
here's where we're at.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That looks good. I like the contrast. It's a good contrast. Nice.
Yeah, I like the pop of color, and then the variegated on everything else.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh my gosh.
I love my new needle minder.
Oh, goodness.
I'm going to show on that. I will not read it.
That's funny.
No, honey, no. Go, hi.
Hi, baby.
Scoot.
So we've seen both today.
Yeah. All right, we are up to the Supernatural Stitchalong from the Witchy Stitcher on 16 count Cinnamon from Be Stitch Me. I put the cloak on the vampire. I don't think I had before the last time I showed it. And I did the harpy, and I modified the fairy color palette thingies, and there I'm at.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now there are 3 that have dropped since then, and I have not stitched them, and I'm getting there.
No, you're fine. I love how the angel pops out.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So my fairy was red, and I changed her to a green, like a brown and brown. I made her wings brown instead of black.
Mm-hmm.
And I put pops of yellow in there. Like more of a woodland moth fairy is what I was going for.
Yeah. Yeah. No, those are looking good. What's that?
I didn't change anything on the Harpy.
Yeah. You're moving right along on that one.
I am. All right, here's my restart. This is Elemental Dragons Air by Ink Circles on 16 count Lotus from Bestitch Me. So I started this in December 20th of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And was playing around with colors and making different dragons different colors and making their breath different colors. And then I said, screw that. This is just $5.50 DMC. I just wanted to get done with it.
So that's like a dark blue?
It's dark purple.
Dark purple. Okay, sorry. Nice.
So
yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, I was playing around with 2 different colors of purple and yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was pissing me off. Hi, Katniss.
Hi, Katniss. Hey, baby. They are like patrolling your station today.
They are. Scoot along. Scoot. 2 more. Just 2 more.
You're doing great. I've got 2 lines left in my notebook, so excellent.
So, Shores of Hawkrun Hollow. We'll insert a photo of what it's supposed to look like.
Okay.
From Carriage House Samplings. This is on 20 count Vintage Country Mocha. Using the called for silks, and that's why it's on 20 count, so I could only use 1 strand.
Right.
And I finished block 2.
Look at that. Love it.
So that was a whip go finish. Yay.
Yay.
I had to modify another whip go goal because I had a second block to finish for another thing, and it was like, that's not going to happen this year. So my new whip goal is to put 5 more days on this.
Nice. Yeah.
So we'll move on to block 3.
I'm excited about that because, well, spoiler alert, this is going to be one of my starts sometime in 2023. And I'm excited to see how well the silks look. And pop. They look good.
They're good. I don't know if I would do it again with them. I don't know.
You don't think?
I don't know. I don't pull that out enough to really have a good judgment call on it.
Yeah. I like it. It shows up really nice.
Mythical Creatures Stitchalong. 3 crafts. 16 count Wren. And all I did, I'll show where I am. I worked down on that corner.
Yeah, I see. Yes.
To get the vase and the fill-in done.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is going to be a project for next year that I am going to... I have letters left, and I've been seeing people on Instagram doing this. They split a pattern into 12 sections. Each month they work on a section.
Yes.
I'm going to do the cross stitch on a letter 1 month, the back stitch on the letter the next month. And that way there's 12 sections. But
Nice.
I get that bottom done.
So then the goal is to get the bottom done by the end of this year.
S&T.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So those have to be done before the first of the year,
Gotcha.
which means I have to work on it. I don't mind working on the bottom part, the vase. That's just filling.
Yeah. Well, just coordinate your schedule with Margaret so she can be online to motivate you along as you go.
Those are my whips.
Well, I think
Fever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So basically 1 every day since we last filmed.
Yeah, but there were days I stitched on 4 different projects.
Right. Yeah. Well, this is great because I only worked on 1.
You got it. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going. There we go. Really glad. So in between the starts and working on the starts, and this past week, I will tell you right now, I had my husband and I celebrated our anniversary. That was Monday, so I didn't stitch on Monday. And just getting work to a place that I'm comfortable leaving it on vacation and preparing for vacation. I haven't stitched a lot this last couple of weeks in between the things I started. But I did start working on, 2 red cardinals by Victoria Harley. I got this off of Etsy. And Matt, NBC Stitcher, picked this after some debate for my WIPGO goal. So I'm working 5 hours on this in the month of November. This is the first one. And so let me get my piece of cardboard. And it's still on the scroll frame because I am actively working on it. So as you can, oh, there we go. Okay, well, there. So as you can see, I put in this section here, this section right here, and I'm working on this blue section up here. And once that thread worth of blue is done, I am going to start on the cardinal because I have a couple hours left. I'm doing 5 hours on, my goal is 5 hours on this. And you can see where the cardinals, the top of the cardinal's head is starting to...
You just want to reward yourself.
Yes. And I love this so much. It's on, again, it's on 22 count, like a hardanger, a white.
Or do you like things small?
Yeah, and I like doing it over one. It conserves thread. And it covers really nice. And I'm getting so that I'm liking the smaller count more and more and more. Just for the thread conservation part. And but I just like the coverage. It just looks really good. So I'm going to continue working on a little bit to make the goal on that because then I have other things to do. So that's my only WIP.
So does that mean you're going to start looking at 40 count?
Maybe 36 and maybe some 40. Yeah.
You're going to be competing with Matt for the shortage.
No, that's why I hesitated because I think he's got the corner on the market. But like I'm liking like the look of like using like 18, 20, 22 count Ada for full coverage pieces like this. Just because the holes are easier to see. And like I said, if I do it over one, it just goes smoother. I don't have to worry so much about my stitches lying nicely. Like you do have to when you have multiple threads to contend with. And so I find that I'm doing that more and more. So like I'm surprised at how many of my new starts are ending up on a higher count Ada over one. No, not surprised. I'm just finding that I like it. So yeah, so that's my one and only WIP. Yeah, WIP. Winter card. Oh, did I work on? Oh, and I did. I forgot something, Kate. I did work on winter cardinal etching. I have it written down. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. No, never mind.
Okay.
I'm done. Too many cardinals, too many winters.
Do we want to talk about plans?
We can. Or if you want to talk about acquisitions.
We do plan.
Okay, go ahead.
So what am I working on today? Oh, I wrote down some projects for my vacation time. So I'm going to go hunt down the raccoon from the Year in the Woods today and put some love into that. Cleopatra is going to come out this week. And you guys will finally get to see her in all of her glory in December, because we will not have a normal Flosstube in 2 weeks. But we will have something for you guys, and it'll be extra special.
Extra special content.
Yeah. Quality and quantity.
Much quantity.
Yeah, so I'm gonna work on those. Yeah, I've just been all over the map. I've actually had days where I'm like, I didn't know what I want to stitch, which is why I wrote down like something to stitch every day for vacation. And that doesn't mean it's the only thing I'm going to stitch on that day.
Nope.
Like, my hate is tomorrow, and I'm like, yeah, I'm only good for like maybe 3 hours on that before I'm like, yep, my eyes are crossing. Time to.
Yep, I'm done. Out. Peace out.
Let me go pull out Orca again, because it doesn't hurt my eyes.
Right. It's nice to have projects like that you know, like, okay, I'm done with the I call it technical stitching, ones that my brain has to like keep an eye on, and then it's like, oh, I can go over here.
Yes. And I'm so proud of myself with the Nordic Winter Band one this time that I looked at the damn pattern.
That's always helpful.
Sammy was really helpful because she sent me a message when it came out. She's like, the snowmen are all different. Thanks. I really needed that.
Well, it's nice that we've got friends that look out for us.
Don't get comfortable. Don't get thinking it's a pattern, because it's a trap.
Bam. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you have vacation time, so you've got ideas, and you still have November Whip Go to finish, right?
I have more than November Whip Go to finish.
Okay.
Will they all get done? Probably not. And some of them I looked at and went, I'd rather focus on getting some things closer to a finish than work on this goal. So yeah, that's okay. That's
what I love about Whip Go. Your board, your rules.
Well, and if I don't get a blackout, no one's gonna. The cross stitch police are not showing up at my door and taking me to cross stitch jail and forcing me to stitch every day. Well, you know what? That sounds pretty good.
That's my kind of incarceration.
No, I'm like, wait a second. Where are those cross stitch police? Take them. As punishment.
Right.
I'm liking this plan.
What?
I'm liking this plan.
There you go. Make it happen. That's funny. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing from now until. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Until, I don't know. I'm going to try to catch up on Supernatural, because there's next Friday is the last one, and it's like,
yeah, that one will be.
But I'm probably going to hold off on finishing it till December. Kind of finish that stitch December.
Mm-hmm. Like end off the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Well, for me, I have to like separate everything to before the vacation and while on the vacation. And plan accordingly. I actually have to be very careful about how much I take with me, because we are not checking bags. So I have limited space, but I also have a goal. I need to finish a medium to large piece in order to fit in my planned new start for my birthday Stitchalong thingy-ma-bibby. So I'm being very mindful. But I do want to get the 5 hours, my Whip Go goal done on Matt's choice, which was the 2 red cardinals. That's a couple of hours. I also plan a new start tomorrow and possibly one today, maybe, I don't know. And then I've got some new starts planned for while I am away to keep the schedule moving along. I've noticed that I've not done, like my original plan was to do a normal start and do possibly a Christmas small or an ornament smart every week. And that's not happening, and it's okay because I can make those starts up after the next month.
After No New Starts is over?
Yeah, I can do that and not work. And I'll also have more time because I still have some vacation to burn in December, and I plan on using a lot of that for stitching.
No New Starts has changed its name to, what, Whip Warriors?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did join Whip Warriors.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the path that's, should we stitch what you want when you want?
Sweet wee.
I also joined the road trip.
Oh, you did?
I did, because they said it was open to join, and they said they were going to have a newbie something soon, newbie challenge soon, so we got an idea of what it was like and could practice it, but we wouldn't actually be officially starting on the road trip till January.
Right. I'm still debating on, I'm almost positive I'm going to stay in the group and do like the stitch what you want when you want because of all the starting I'm doing. But I also have plans to wrap up. I have some whips that I really want to get done in 2023 too. So it will motivate me to work on those and keep track of those. And I'm not sure about doing the road trip portion. We'll see.
I'll see after the thingy, the event, see if it's something I really want to do. Yeah, I don't know how much bandwidth I have.
Yeah. Like I liked it because it helped motivate me to work on stuff. But I'm the type of person that hates counting stitches. I really do. I hate it. I don't enjoy that part. And so I found that I was too, like the level of stitches per thing, because there's different categories depending on how much and how fast you stitch. Mine was set too high. So I was always getting behind and I was getting discouraged. And so when I dropped down to the lowest one, while they only ask for so many stitches, I do it by the hours because that's how I naturally count my stitching. So if you're doing 100 stitches, it's an hour's worth of, and I always get more than 100 stitches. So I'm getting more than what they're asking for, and that's fine by me. If I can continue to do it that way and stay at the level that I'm currently at, I think I'll be much happier. And, but I also, I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay in it. It's just I have to kind of figure out some stuff. So, and make sure all of the starting that I'm doing up until this point has enough to, well, it doesn't matter for stitch what you want when you want. So
Yeah, it's still planning on doing that 12 for 12 around New Year's.
yes, me too.
So we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how we do it. I'm tempted to be stupid and hardcore and do it, from noon to midnight, every hour.
For on the actual day, because we talked about doing it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
I have to do it New Year's Eve now.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
I have to get things in as whips before January 1st.
Not if you're doing stitch what you want when you want.
I kind of have to for something else.
Oh,
So.
okay. Okay.
but it's a good, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I didn't think we would be on Zoom for 12 hours doing it together, so I figured
No.
we would just be doing it in spirit.
Yes, definitely. And yeah, because I'm not sure. It depends on a couple of things. I might do mine spread over New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, but I'm still wanting to do the 12 starts for sure. Yeah. In addition to the 50 area planned. But I did, with the help of you guys and Margaret and Laurel, I've settled on the parameters for the 12 will be anything but autumn and Christmas.
Do you have anything?
I do.
Oh.
I actually have quite a bit, surprisingly. And I'm also probably going to try to limit the size. We're not going to do any huge starts for those because I'm capturing a lot of them in my birthday start thing.
Only one is large, and that is for me, and that was going to be my New Year, New Start. So, that was already scheduled in there. So
yeah,
most everything else is a medium.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it under a certain level.
Yeah.
Medium to small. Yeah. But we will talk specific choices when we get closer to that, I think.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, I'm taking, excuse me, I'm taking stitching with me. Because, like I said, I have one that I will be probably, the beauty of it, it's on, I can't remember, it's on 9 count or 11 count. And it uses purl 5s. So it's really easy to stitch, considering my parents have very little lighting in the living room. So I need like really big holes. I can't take a bunch of, like I couldn't take my magnifying lamp. I can't take a bunch of that kind of stuff with me because I just don't have room in my suitcase. So, yeah, so I have to be very strategic. So this is probably the only time that this Fickle Stitcher is going to be planned to the max. Yeah. So. What's that?
But don't let it become a habit.
No. No, I just, I want to have something there with me, but I have to be, I mean, my carry-on suitcase and my backpack are sitting on the sofa as we speak. And I'm like, that is not a lot of space. That is not a lot of space. So I have to be really careful. So,
Okay.
yeah. So like I said, when I was setting up my birthday Stitchalong, I knew this was going to happen. So I had to be really strategic about what I planned when in November to make sure it worked and I can keep on going, but also meet my packing parameters. So I thought about sending some of it. Like I shipped a box of stuff. We shipped it this week. That was part of another reason why I didn't get a lot of stitching done, because I was getting all the Christmas stuff that I craft and do and packed in this box. And I was debating sending some of it, and Jerry's like, are you sure you want to send stuff in the mail? Because there is always that risk that something will happen to the package. And I'm like, well, crap. I guess I won't then. So, yeah. So now I gotta, hey, baby. All right. Hi. Hi, Katniss. There you go. So that's my plan.
Okay. Do you have any, what did EJ call them? Investments?
Investments. I have a lot of stitchy kindness. I did purchase, I spent some time at Silver Needle this past weekend, or it was, yeah. Starting the process of one of my starts that I have planned. I am swapping out and doing a floss conversion. So I went and started doing that process because I needed to take the one that I'm swapping out and find as close of equivalent as I could. And, but that's just floss, so it's not that interesting. But I did receive a couple of things that were unexpected for my birthday. I'm still receiving. So I got this in the mail. It was a complete surprise. Do I need to do the whole? Yeah, okay. Complete surprise. I got a beautiful project bag, Cardinals. And it was from my friend Laurel Ann on Flosstube. And she sent me a beautiful project bag by Stitchin Button. And that was a complete surprise. That was lovely. And Vicky also put in a 2022 charm. So I think I will make a scissor fob and use that as the end piece on it. And then, yes, on Sunday, my friend Kate, Kate. It wasn't you. Sorry. My friend Kit, who lives here close to me, and she was my very first, her husband and my husband have worked together off and on forever, and they are really good friends. And Jerry was like, I want you to meet Kit because she stitches. And she stitches a lot of, she introduced me to Elizabeth Designs, which I love, and also to the store, to Stitchworks. And I actually ended up working at Stitchworks for a while. It no longer exists under that name. Well, actually it doesn't exist at all. So Kit and I have always stitched together in person and stuff like that off and on, but it's been hard because of, pandemic and things like that. But she called me or texted me on Sunday and say, hey, are you home? I'm like, yeah, why? And she goes, well, I have something for you to choose. And I'm like, okay. So she comes to the door and she had these in her hand. And I'm going to grab them. She had, I don't know if you can, I'm going to have to scooch back a bit. There we go. They are Orc catchers for the side of your,
Oh.
Okay. But there was 2 of them. So she had both of these in her hand. And it's the one where it has the weight here, where you can stick your pins, needles here, and then, your Orc collector. So she had both of these in her hand. And she's like, I can't even remember. It was a little bit of a blur. I was at so-and-so place and I saw these, and I have been wanting one of those forever. And I've looked at, possibly learning how to make it myself or finding one online, and I've never pulled the trigger. And she's like, I don't know where she was. I can't even remember. And I saw those and I thought of you. One, because I knew you wanted one, and both of them seemed like you. Like the first one is a Christmas pattern or like a winter scene pattern.
Okay.
Winter. And she's like, I know. And she goes, I imagine that's what it looks like where you're from. And I'm like, you're not far off. And I know you love Christmas. And then she's like, I know that you miss, like, there's a lot of, where I'm from, there's a lot of woods. Woods and ocean. And so she goes, well, choose. And I was like, well, I think, and then she's like, but you can have both of them. I'm like, are you sure? Sure you want? She goes, yeah, I have 2. I don't know why I bought 2. I got home and I was like, I have 2. Her husband's sitting there going, she has 2, because he keeps track of that stuff. It's kind of funny. And I said, well, she goes, well, you can have the forest one out all the time and then the Christmas one out for Christmas. And so anyways, so somehow I managed to go from 0 to 2 in the span of 20 minutes. So What's that?
Strong work.
Yes, I know, right? The force of my mind. But she, so that was very kind of her, and I'm excited because I have really wanted, and I don't know why. It's not like they're not on Etsy or things like that, but I just, at the time, I either didn't have the cash or just, whatever. I thought, oh, I can make one. Not for the price, that people sell them for. So anyway, so it was all stitchy kindness. I'm done.
That was it for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know what's coming.
Dun, 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 dun.
The Wegmans bag.
Of acquisitions. So if any of you all know Wegmans, we need like some sort of sponsorship. Seriously.
I don't.
We need some sort of graphic. We need something for the Wegmans bag of acquisitions.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Crab Shack Stitchery.
Oh. Oh. The boats.
The sailboats. And I got the sailboats, and I got that as well.
Oh, you got the full Mamma Jamma.
For $25?
I know.
It's a bit cheap. And then they send this little additional one.
What?
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay. That's floss that I'm struggling with.
Okay.
The whole zombie pattern from Prairie Moon, the wasabi guacamole.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm sorry.
They look the same to me.
Yes.
Right.
They're very, very similar.
16 count Ada. From Fortnite Fabrics. It doesn't have a colorway listed.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Did you buy it when they had the buy it now thing?
Maybe.
That's pretty.
It doesn't say fabric of the month. And it's smaller than, it's a fat quarter, and I'm usually buying fat halves.
No shame.
Well, because I like damn big projects.
Yes, you do.
There's nothing worse than having the perfect fabric color in a fat quarter size, and it will not fit your pattern.
Ugh, that is horrible.
For a video.
Yes.
Garbage. All right, here's my fabric of the month from them.
Okay.
Fortnite Fabrics, 16 count, in a fat half, called Happily Ever After.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
See what that looks like.
Is that a purpley?
It's a bluey.
Bluey. Like blueberry blue.
Like very light blue.
It's coming off like purple gray, but it's very pretty.
It is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
There might be some purple in it.
It could, well, it's just lighting,
Yeah. Something everybody struggles with.
Mm-hmm.
That was fabric of the month.
Nice.
And what?
I love it when you look at a package going,
What did I buy? Oh, okay. So I bought these scissor fobby things.
Fun.
Zipper pulls So there's a parrot.
Cute.
Try not to. And there's, I love this one. There's a frog.
That's awesome. Nice beads.
And I got 3 because they were cheaper if you bought 3.
Sure, yeah.
Did I need 3? No.
No. But it was a deal.
And then there's a dragon.
Ooh. Ooh. Nice.
So those were from Stitchingly-along.
Stitchingly-along. Nice.
Okay. She got a ton of them. All right. And we have more in the bag. What do we have? All right. This is my fabric of the month from Be Stitch Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's 16 count fat half gray magic.
Gray magic. Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I do love her color combinations.
Yeah.
There's very few that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. As we head into the next year, do I really need all these fabric of the months? No. I need to whittle that down. All right. So this next one comes from Keepsakes,
Keepsakes.
and it is my expo order.
Oh. You haven't opened it yet.
No, I just got it. It was fabric.
Oh, okay.
So it took a while for them to get, and I knew what I ordered. Whoa, these are stunning. All right. From Fortnite Fabrics, all of these are. This is a fat half of 16 count in Old Fashioned.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Purple grays.
I'll save that one. All right, 16 count, fat half, a long time ago. This is darker than I thought it would be, but it's good.
Okay, so it just went from like a pinky purple to a gray with like a purple accent. So what is it?
Purple. There.
Okay, yeah, all right. I see it much better. Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is going to be my favorite. This is a fat half of 16 count. This is called Days of Old.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Yes. You are super happy right now.
That is so good.
Nice. Very nice.
Worth the wait. I don't know if that will help if I do something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
The bag is empty. It is very sad. It must be filled up again.
Well, you got some amazing fabrics.
All right.
Amazing fabrics.
I think we're done.
I think we are done. We are, as we alluded to. Oh, let me get me.
Guys, where are you, Cheryl? There you are.
There I am. We have alluded to that we are not going to be filming as normal in 2 weeks because that will be right around the Thanksgiving holiday, and I will be out of the country. So we do have some content planned that will drop in 2 weeks. We hope you enjoy that. And then we'll be back to normal filming time 2 weeks after that. So I think it's like the first weekend of December. I can't remember. Something like that.
I think we should tell them what it is.
Tell them what it is.
What we're going to drop in 2 weeks.
Ooh, yes. Okay. So go ahead.
All right. So we are going to drop Kate and Cheryl's Under the Bed boxes.
So these are finishes we both have that are literally in a box.
Under my bed and under my love seat, I actually have 2 boxes.
Mm-hmm. And mine is in my craft room. Mine is not nearly as extensive, but Kate does super large projects, and your jaw is going to drop by the time we're done with her video. Because I know it was a lot of stuff, of course, that has been before I've known Kate, and there were very few things that I even knew she ever stitched on. And it is amazeballs. Amazeballs.
Teaser photo in, remember that fabric pile I had?
Yes.
Because it doesn't show anything. It just show the amount of crap that
I know. I gotta get a screenshot of that or something and put that in there.
I send that to you. I mean, I took the photo.
Oh yes, please do that. So you guys can have a small taste of hers. We have not yet filmed mine yet. That's probably what we're going to do next. Mine's not nearly quite as extensive, but I think it'll be fun for you guys to see a little bit of things that we have done in the past, and
yes,
we just are holding on to because we love them. And yeah, so that's coming in 2 weeks. So we hope you enjoy both of those.
And we are planning to do whip parades in December.
We are. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be yet another fun time too.
I think that is going to be around Christmas because we will not be filming around Christmas.
No. Mm-mm. So yeah.
But before, and it will drop right around Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Something to enjoy after you're done opening the presents. You can watch us.
Right? Because we are gifts. We are gifts to the world.
Yes. Yeah. All right. We're gifts of something.
We don't need you to let us know what they are. You can keep that to yourself.
All right.
So yeah, so that's, we do talk about being fickle, but we actually had this part planned out. So
Yeah, we actually had plans.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so basically that's it. And thank you all, as always, for your for liking and subscribing and your comments either in the box below or in person. We appreciate that very, very much. And thanks also to I know Memphis Sarah E talked to us. In her most recent video, talked about a couple of things related to us. So we were very thankful for the shout out from her. So thank you again, Sarah. And Matt talked about his starts and stuff. So anyways.
I get to meet Sarah.
I know, someday. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
She's going to the Steel City.
Oh, awesome. That would be great. Yeah. Yeah, so, as we're getting more and more out there and meeting different people, it's just been kind of fun to make connections that way. So, yeah. So, anyhoodle, well, I think that's it. So, thanks everybody for watching.
Bye.
Bye.